What is going on, Rick and Morty fans, and welcome to another video with your host, as always, KMEC with Rick and Morty Season 4 being months, if not years away from release. What are fans like us supposed to do until then? Well, we could rewatch the first 3 seasons until our eyes bleed. We could play Rick and Morty board games like these two. We could read the comic books like this. Or we could find a new show to hold us over until Season 4 comes. And I know that sounds pretty scary because there's nothing like Rick and Morty. And Rick and Morty, in my opinion, and probably yours too, is the best thing that's been on television for quite some time. So is there going to be something that can live up to that hype, that can compete with Rick and Morty? Now, I'm not necessarily going to say that the show I'm going to talk about today is as good, or even will be near as good, but it's something that might fill the gap in, and it's something that might pique your interest because it piqued mine, and I'm a huge Rick and Morty fan, so this is something I've been taking a look at.
Well, that's retarded.
Now, this new show is called Final Space, and it's coming to TBS on February 26th. It was created by Olin Rogers, who actually posted the pilot episode on his YouTube channel. He's actually got like almost 1 million subscribers. Really cool channel, check that out as well. But he posted the full pilot episode of this almost a year or so ago, and the response to it was so positive. It was so well received by fans and shared on the internet so much that it actually got him a spot to pitch this pilot to a network, and TBS actually agreed to ultimately pick up the show. So seeing a show go from YouTube to, you know, actual TV is actually really cool to see, and that's actually awesome. I'm very excited for something like that is even possible. But anyway, what I've got from this show, what I've seen from it so far, I watched an episode of it there. There's also a few, they just released a new trailer. The season's only like a couple weeks away, so they've done a couple trailers on TBS so far. Really cool stuff there. And what I've seen, the show is shaping up to be absolutely a smash hit. It looks hilarious. It is a very Rick and Morty mixed with Adventure Time, mixed with like Archer or regular show type feel to it. It has a bunch of those kind of feels and vibes all thrown together. All shows that I really love and really enjoy. So hopefully it can be just as good as one of them.
I wanted to wear this Killer Sweet uniform to pick up Killer Sweet babes. I never would have thought all the things I've done would have led to this.
Like I said, it mixes this sci-fi adventure and gadgets with this Rick and Morty kind of sense to that. It also has this dry sense of humor and uses hilarious lines, and the timing and the framing is also done really well. Much like Archer is, I felt that has a really similar style there. And all while having this crazy off-the-walls plot line. I mean, anything is possible, just like in Rick and Morty or in Adventure Time or in regular show, where pretty much anything crazy can happen. You know, portals can open up and crazy things can happen. And it just kind of anything mixes together, and anything you can think of can happen. And that's what makes these kind of cartoons so funny and so lovable, is that you can kind of just have your imagination run wild, and they can tie it together in the ways that they do, and it makes sense. And I just love when stuff like that happens. So let's take a look at this trailer here.
Oh, we're stuck, Gary.
What? We're stuck? Is this that sensation? I hadn't the faintest idea. I truly didn't know. I was curious. Oh boy, I was curious. I was over here curious.
We are so stuck right now.
Oh my gosh, Kevin.
Hmm?
I will find the most unpleasant way of getting my foot dislodged, only to get it relodged in your friggin' fart sandwich. You're in for it now, Gary.
The Bionic Sloth Warlords. Ah, they found us.
Quick, let's get out of here.
And like I said, with the Rick and Morty drought in full effect, we don't even have a speculated release date for Season 4 yet. It could be 6 months, could be a year, could be a year and a half. We just don't know. I mean, no one knows. I mean, they're rumored to not even be writing yet. They're still taking a break from the gauntlet that was getting Season 3 out. And I don't blame them. They need to take all the time they need. But like I said, in the meantime, you need to have something to fill your time. You can't sit around and play Rick and Morty board games forever and rewatch the first 3 seasons. There has to be something new. And I feel like this is going to be a good gap filler. A good show that could come out really under the radar right now. I don't hear too many people talking about it. I hear grumblings here and there, some, you know, other YouTubers in the cartoon space mentioning this show on Twitter and stuff like that. So I thought I'd give it a chance. And from what I've seen, like I said, I'm really excited. I'm excited about this show. I don't get excited about too many shows, especially shows on like TBS. I don't really watch too much actual television. I usually watch things on Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that. So you'll probably be able to watch it on Hulu and stuff like that as well after release. So there's that too. But I feel like it's like the perfect show to fill that gap, to fill some time, to take your mind off of Rick and Morty not being out yet, to take your mind away from, you know, it being a potentially 5, 6, 7+ months till you get more Rick and Morty. This could be a nice little 3-month stopgap holdover. And hopefully, if the show's good, I'll be doing Easter egg videos, references, breakdowns. Depending on what kind of type of show this is, they might do things like Rick and Morty where they throw in references and stuff like that. They might not. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, I am going to be making some videos on this show once the episodes start rolling out in February, late February. So hopefully you guys enjoy that.
Auto-destruct in 4 minutes.
Can you change that to something more cheerful?
Like what, Gary?
Cookies. Act like you're baking a big batch of cookies.
Gary, the cookies will be done in 4 minutes.
Oh, fantastic.
Again, one last time, the show is called Final Space, and it drops February 26th on TBS, so not very far off at all. And if you guys are a fan of Archer, or Adventure Time, regular show, or Rick and Morty, of course, then this show is really gonna be for you. I feel like this is gonna be right up your alley. This is gonna be something you're gonna be totally down for watching. That style of sci-fi infused. You know, they have all that. Looks like they have references to old sci-fi movies in there, or to Star Trek or Star Wars or anything from the '60s horror films in there. I love when they put stuff like that in there. And I forgot that really kind of that feel and that vibe from it. At least from what I've seen so far. So, you know, it also has that Archer, like I said, Archer style humor, which I love so much, and it's got like a real Adventure Time and regular show type feel to it as well, mixed in there. Characters look great. The characters, it looks like they'll be really, really lovable and enjoyable. Their storyline is something I'm gonna be picking up on pretty quickly. And like I said, hopefully you guys check this one out. Hopefully it kind of bridges that gap a little bit for you guys, because I know my heart is breaking too that there's no more Rick and Morty. I can only read the comic book, you know, so many times before I go absolutely insane wanting more Rick and Morty. Just, you know, stare at this and hope this somehow animates itself into new episodes. Who knows? I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. It was always kind of off the wall and kind of out there and different, but you know, I thought so many people are saying that the Rick and Morty is gone. They're kind of feeling that drought now. They're feeling that want for something new. And this could be something for you. So I thought I would share with you guys to give you guys some options out there. Like I said, the show looks great. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. And hopefully it's a good show. And hopefully it becomes one of my new favorites. Because I'm not really watching too much right now. As of right now, I could really use a new show. So, I don't know. That's all I have for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button down below. It really helps with the channel. When you guys like, favorite, share, all that stuff like that over on Twitter as well. And Facebook. All that kind of fun stuff. But until next time, guys, remember that it is always K-Mac time somewhere. Until then, guys, take it easy and peace.